We're now being live streamed. Commissioner, you have the floor.
Good morning. Welcome to the meeting of the Administrative Operations Committee of the Public Building Commission of Chicago being held today, December 7th, 2022 at 11 a.m. Today's meeting is being live streamed. Director Sanchez, please call the roll.
Thank you, Chairman Maldonado. Please unmute as I call the roll. Chairman Maldonado.
Here.
Commissioner Randall.
Here.
Mr. Chairman, we have a quorum.
Thank you, Director Sanchez. First item on the agenda is approval of the minutes from the meeting held November 3rd, 2022. Is there a motion to approve?
Move to approve.
Motion approved. The next item on the agenda is public participation in accordance with the Opens Meetings Act. Registered speakers will be allowed 2 minutes to provide comments and will join the meeting remotely.
There are no public speakers today, Chairman Maldonado.
Thank you, Director Sanchez. Next item on the agenda is report by Executive Director Karina Sanchez.
Thank you, Chairman. It's great to see everyone, and I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. As discussed at the annual board meeting, one of our goals for 2023 was the procurement of tenants for the vacant retail space in the concourse level of the Daly Center. I'm happy to share that we will be leasing the vacant space to Café Tola, a minority-owned coffee shop with locations in Lakeview, Avondale, and Logan Square. One of the great things about this coffee shop is that their specialty is working on small places, and this 705 square foot shop is perfect for their business. We are excited and we welcome this local Chicago business to the Daly Center, and we look forward to a great partnership with Café Tola and their team. And especially we look forward to having some great coffee, empanadas, and possibly some other food like tacos. This new venue will be a benefit for all of the visitors and staff in and surrounding the Daly Center. That concludes my report on C1, unless there's any questions.
This is the former Starbucks site.
Yes, this is a former Starbucks site. Their lease ended in, I believe, August of last year, sometime last year. And we were looking for a new vendor. Our goal was to find a minority-owned business, a local vendor. Obviously, we work with them on the space. Our main goal is to give them an opportunity to get up and running and to be successful, but more importantly, to give an amenity to the people in the Daly Center and especially everybody through the Pedway. Our numbers have been going up in regards to visitors. And one of the things I keep hearing is, we wish there was somewhere we can get coffee. We wish there was somewhere where we can get some food, considering all of the other businesses that have closed around. So I think that this is a great opportunity, not only to support a local Chicago business. The owners are born and raised in Chicago. It's minority owned and they're expanding, and I think it's going to be amazing to have him here. So again, the lease is signed and we're hoping to have him in the Daly Center in the next couple of months.
All right, you can add me to the list of people who really wish that we had that. So thank you for finding somebody.
Thank you.
One more report.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. And this is for the 2023 Administrative Operations Committee meeting notice. Finally, I just wanted to thank all of our committee members for their support this past year. And as we look forward to the new year, I wanted to make sure that you saw that in your packets. You will see the notice of Administrative Operations Committee meetings for the year of 2023. The meeting dates have been confirmed and posted on the PBC website, and we look forward to our continued partnership in the new year. That concludes my report, but before I let go, I know we're gonna be hearing from our Director of Procurement and our Chief Development Officer, Commissioners. I wanna wish you all a great holiday season. I know I'll see you again in our board meeting next week, but I just wanted to make sure that you knew that we really appreciate all of your support this past year and everything that you've done for the PBC and to move our projects forward, so thank you.
Thank you.
Karina.
Move to accept the report.
Motion approved. Next item on the agenda is report by Director of Procurement, James Borkman.
Thank you, Chairman Maldonado, and good morning, Commissioner Randall. I have a very brief report. It may look familiar to you. That's because this was previously presented to the AO committee. But as a result of the canceled board meeting, our controls department was able to reach out and secure an extension until 2026 of our eBuilder software. That's our electronic project management software that we use. And by doing so, they've been able to secure an excellent rate. So we're bringing this to you again. There's no increase from the previous proposed amendment. That'll be a $750,000 proposed increase. That didn't change. What did change was the termination, which will be all the way through 2026. So congratulations. Good news on our controls department. Good news from our controls department. They were able to secure a more favorable rate. So that's the only report that I have. Happy to take any questions.
Move to accept the report.
Report is accepted. Next item on the agenda is report by Chief Development Officer Ray Gutteroff.
Good morning, Chairman, and good morning, Commissioner.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'll start with our field order activity report. There are a total of 6 field orders this period in the total estimated amount of $220,143.64. 5 of those field orders are for our CPS projects, and 1 is for a municipal project. One of the field orders for the CPS projects is Saguenash PCO number 21 that exceeds our reporting threshold. It was approved in November for field order issuance in the estimated amount of $34,812.80. The field order requires the contractor to furnish and install an additional RPZ valve for our domestic water supply at the previous annex that was constructed as requested by the Department of Water Management, and then also to furnish and install an additional connection tie-in by the Department of Water Management for our second service for the new annex, Annex 2 that we're constructing at Saguenash. The second item we previously reported at our last meeting has to do with the Salt Dome project. It is field order number 17. We reviewed it at our last AO committee meeting, and it was related to discovered salt pockets below grade that required contractor to perform additional work, specifically related to the exterior elements. If there aren't any questions, I can move on to our change order report. Okay, appreciate that. Thank you. There is 1 change order to report at this cycle. It's for the Williams Park Fieldhouse project. It's with Burling Builders. There are 4 items listed in the change order for a total negotiated final amount of $344,422.80. The first item listed in the change order is item number 27, and that's related to revisions to the time of completion requirements. As noted in that change, the original substantial completion date of December 31st, 2018 was revised to August 12th, 2019, and corresponding milestones that were listed in the time of completion requirements, or the NTP, required revisions as well. There were several activities beyond the contractor or Burling's control that affected the project. Those include right of entry authorizations from the CHA, ongoing ComEd coordination issues, an underground storage tank that was discovered, and pre-existing utilities that weren't noted that were discovered throughout the process. Those specific items impact the contractor's ability to mobilize, start excavation activities, building foundations, and commencement of the work. The second item that's listed in that change has to do with, reworking existing framing and solid surface countertops that were specified at the trash enclosure, and furnishing and installing additional operable solid surface countertops and lids for the trash enclosures. That item was requested by our client and executed by the contractor. The third item is item number 60, and that work has to do with furnishing and installing tubular panic door hardware and electric strikes at the storefront at the exterior doors that were specified. That was omitted by the architect of record, whereas the hardware was incorrectly specified. The last item listed for the project is a change in a credit amount of $2,033.17. And that had to do with our closeout change relative to contract contingencies and other closeout change orders. That concludes my report for Williams.
Move to accept the report.
Report is accepted. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Meeting adjourned. Everybody have a great day. If I don't see you, well, I'm gonna see you guys next week, but
We'll see you
happy
Tuesday.